The end of Stewart-Haas Racing marks a significant turning point in NASCAR history. With notable drivers and crew members potentially seeking new opportunities, the racing community watches closely. This year's Silly season predictions, based on past successes and unexpected misses, aim to shed light on what lies ahead for Stewart-Haas and the sport as a whole. In today's episode, we will separate fact from fiction and explore what the future may hold for Stewart-Haas Racing. Row Motorsports has solidified their lineup, with Corey LaJoie taking the wheel of the number 7 car. Michael McDowell joins the team to pilot the 71, while Carson Hocevar makes a return to the 77. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. remains with JTG Daugherty Racing, having signed a multi-year extension, and will continue driving the 47 car, despite some uncertainties regarding ownership and sponsorship. Joe Gibbs Racing is expected to retain all 4 of their current drivers for the upcoming season. Contrary to some speculation, Martin Truex Jr. is not anticipated to retire, but rather to continue competing, at least for another year, given his outstanding performance, being second in the regular season standings and maintaining a position at the pinnacle of his career. Denny Hamlin is set to return to the 11 car, while Truex Jr. is likely to remain in the 19, Bell in the 20, and Ty Gibbs in the 54. Should Truex Jr. decide to retire, Chandler Smith is seen as the next in line due to his impressive results in the Xfinity Series and his return to Toyota after a brief stint elsewhere. Richard Childress Racing is expected to bring back Austin Dillon in the 3 car and Kyle Busch in the 8. Busch has confirmed he has a contract for the next season. Dillon's future, however, is less certain. If his performance does not improve, he may transition into a leadership role within the organization, following the path of his grandfather and father. Hendrick Motorsports' lineup remains unchanged with Larson, Elliott, Byron, and Bowman. Team Penske will also see no changes, with Logano and Blaney, both recent champions, and Austin Cindric expected to have at least one more year due to his slight improvement in points and his father's role as a Penske Motorsports executive. RFK Racing will likely retain Brad Keselowski in the 6 car and Chris Buescher in the 17, as Keselowski has confirmed Buescher's multi-year contract. While RFK may desire to expand with a 3rd car, the timing doesn't seem favorable. Rick Ware Racing will largely maintain its current structure, with Justin Haley continuing to impress in the 51 car and the 15 car serving as a rotational seat for drivers like Cody Ware and those who bring funding such as Kaz Grala, who has shown potential this year. Reports from Bob Pockrass indicate that SHR has been disseminating information to potential buyers about the cost of charters and what assets are up for sale. Matt Weaver has added to the conversation by revealing that SHR's buildings and racing operations might also be on the market. Chase Briscoe, an SHR driver, hinted at the uncertainty of the team's future, raising questions about SHR's presence in the next season. Rumors suggest that SHR could be considering selling everything, although they might retain their Xfinity Series team, which supplies cars to Ryan Sieg. Despite being a valuable asset to Ford, the outlook for their Cup Series program is not promising, with Tony Stewart and Gene Haas seemingly out of the picture and Joe Custer at the helm. The value of SHR's charters is estimated by reporter Adam Stern to be in the range of $20 to $30 million each, a figure that has piqued the interest of several teams. SHR sells and exits the Cup Series scene, leaving 4 charters available. Front Row Motorsports, led by General Manager Jerry Freese, has expressed a desire to acquire 3 charters. My prediction is that they will secure 4, effectively stepping in as Ford's primary partner in the Cup Series. It's likely that Front Row will occupy a portion of SHR's facilities to accommodate their expansion, with Ford potentially aiding in the financial aspects of this transition. In the event of a merger or free agency movement, Cole Custer could find himself in the 34 car, given his status as a Cup Series winner and defending Xfinity Series champion. Noah Gragson, having rejuvenating his career and backed by sponsors like Bass Pro Shops, is a strong candidate for the 36 car. The hypothetical addition of Josh Berry, an experienced racer, could be a game changer, especially if he comes as part of a package deal with Rodney Childers, a championship-winning crew chief. Meanwhile, Todd Gilliland is expected to retain his seat in the 38 car. Trackhouse Racing finds itself in a unique position, with only 2 seats for 4 Cup Series-ready drivers. Aggressive moves are on the horizon, with the acquisition of a charter for Zane Smith, a Truck Series champion whose potential has yet to be fully realized. Shane Van Gisbergen, despite his prowess on road courses, may have to wait another year before securing a full-time Cup seat, as the consensus suggests he needs more experience to tackle the challenges of NASCAR's Premier Series. The 4th and final SHR charter could land with Toyota and 23XI Racing, bolstering the lineup with Bubba Wallace in the 23 car, Tyler Reddick in the 45, and Corey Heim transitioning to a full-time Cup role next year. Heim's impressive performances have caught the attention of sponsors like Mobil 1, hinting at his potential elevation within the team. One of the most intriguing possibilities surrounds the expansion of team rosters. Speculation suggests that a notable team could be eyeing the acquisition of a 3rd charter, potentially shaking up the driver lineup. The buzz is that Corey Heim might surpass Chandler Smith in the race for a full-time Cup racing seat next year. This move would signal a significant step up for Heim and a reshuffling of the deck for the team involved. Legacy Motor Club, a relatively new player in the Toyota camp, appears to be maintaining a steady course. Despite improved performances over the previous year, they still lag behind their Toyota counterparts. It's anticipated that they will retain both John Hunter Nemechek and Eric Jones, signaling a vote of confidence in their current roster and a desire for continuity. Kaulig Racing, holding 2 charters, seems poised to stay the course as well. Amidst rumors of potential sales, the market dynamics influenced by Stewart-Haas Racing decisions could prompt Kaulig Racing's leadership, Matt Kaulig and Chris Rice, to bide their time. They're expected to bring back A.J. Allmendinger for road courses alongside other financially backed drivers, while Daniel Hemrick is likely to continue piloting the number 31 car. Chris Rice's recent comments on XM Radio have quelled rumors of a merger with Trackhouse, emphasizing their independent trajectory while acknowledging close ties with both Trackhouse and RCR. The driver market also presents its share of drama. Chase Briscoe, Stewart-Haas Racing standout performer, is tipped to join the Wood Brothers team. This potential move could revitalize a team that has seen playoff success in the past, with drivers like Ryan Blaney and Matt DiBenedetto. Briscoe's likability and sponsorship appeal make him a strong candidate to take over the number 21 car and remain in playoff contention. On the flip side, this leaves Ryan Preece and Harrison Burton facing uncertain futures. Both drivers might find themselves exploring opportunities back in the Xfinity Series or other racing disciplines, given the limited availability of Cup seats. So what do you think about this? Let us know your answers down below, and make sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel for more future updates. Remember, the stage is still set and the engines rev up for the next season. All eyes are on the key players who will steer the course of motorsports history.